Super top tier. Top tier. High tier. With the 4 grid plots, I wouldn't understand that as much. Did I really put mail corn out here? What the hell? Oh, that's who I didn't place somewhere. I was like, I'm missing someone. The Miis? I don't know anything about the Miis, so I can't really place them somewhere. Wario has really good results, but I feel like he has bad matchups. This is pretty much how I see the game. If I want to be completely honest. Like, Link would probably be higher. I don't think there's any reason to play Dark Pit over Pit. Is Richter really high tier? I don't know. It's not terrible. He really isn't. Don't get me wrong, a lot of these characters aren't terrible either, but... Why is Lucas so low? I don't know. He's not good, but he's not, like, amazing. Like, in reality, Pac-Man is top tier. I think Pac-Man's really, really good, but I don't have enough knowledge. I think of Plant. Plant's a good zoner, believe it or not. Do I think Doc would be this low? Luis does really good with him. Like, I think Doc and Mario can be super interchangeable. The difference between a lot of people, legit, this is everyone else's mid tier, right? This is literally everyone else's mid tier, or like low high tier, because everyone's like, yo, this character got some stuff, and I'm like, yeah, and so do all of these other characters, dude. Like, these characters don't suck, but there's so many characters that don't suck. Like, they all suck. Like, together, collectively, they all suck. Because, like, these characters are so clearly above these characters that it doesn't matter if these characters have stuff, in my opinion. And I almost lost to this character. Like, if I were to name this, this would be like S, A, B, C. Like, this tier list would go down to C. But for everyone else, they're like, yo, they got like D, E. Like, no, these characters are just bad relative to these characters. In your opinion, Wario is S tier? I'm not disagreeing with that. Like, Wario has very good results. Says you about Sheik? Tell me about it. Like, realistically, there's a lot that I could change about this. You think Mac and Kirby are actually bad? I feel like at that point, they kind of just bleed together. Is this ordered? Not really. Not yet. Dual player tier list? Lol. Use female trainer instead of male? You know what? I'll do this. I'll put female trainer up here and I'll put male trainer down here. Can I explain why everyone seems to play Shulk so high but no one plays him? He's kind of upsetting. Like, to play, it's kind of hard to like get used to him. Oh yeah. Like, these characters, I wouldn't be surprised if any of these characters do good, because to me, these characters are bad relative to these characters. They're not bad when they're fighting other stuff, but like, if you're fighting a top tier, you should probably play this half of the roster, not this half of the roster. Half? It's around half. Isn't it? Yeah. I have around 3 rows for each. The upper half has more characters though. The Mii's, I don't really care about them. What happened to Mewtwo? I just personally think Mewtwo sucks. If you look at my first tier list, I think Mewtwo sucks. Like, I just think he sucks. He has a very big hurt box. He doesn't have combo tools. He's just humongous. Doesn't have like the nair you used to. His side B doesn't promote like helping his disadvantage. There's a lot of things that like Mewtwo don't got. As someone who played Mewtwo in 4, like I could go through the time ordering these characters, but I really don't care. You're right, you have a point. I have to... Why is Furry Lion high tier? Magister does really good with him. Otherwise, I think Incineroar would be pretty bad. He's not bad though. Like, he has very good like circle that he can play with. For the most part, let's not order top tier, but let's make it like this, right? Let's have it be damage output neutral, right? So probably highest damage output, not the best neutral. High damage output, but you can't loop everybody. Pretty good neutral. High damage output, good neutral. But he's a lot more on the neutral side, I feel. I would definitely arrange it like damage output, neutral. So the farther you go on this side, the safer you get. Move Yoshi up a tier? I don't think he's that good. The arena shut down? That's fine. How big is the gap from S to A to B? It's not that big. Like, realistically, what I'm trying to say is these characters can compete with each other. These characters can't compete with these characters for the most part. It's just a matter of separating them. I think eventually I'm gonna find out how to fight this character, but left messing up? No. This is just, it's the way I think of the game, you know? Complete tier between Marth and Lucina. There are so many times where you fight Marth. It's like the opposite of Roy. It's like the opposite of Roy. Would I consider Samus low? I don't know. I actually think Samus is pretty good. I just don't have proof. Like, I straight up don't have proof. I don't know enough about Samus. But right now in this game, I don't know. I'm just being pretty cutthroat. Like, I feel like just these characters, while there's a lot, it's kind of like, you guys know how early Smash 4 was a lot of, can you fight Diddy and Sheik, right? So for me, like, the way I think this game a lot is, can you fight these characters, right? And for me, these characters, if I were to move some, all right, let's say I were to make this tier and like a not so this tier, right? Not so this tier. I would move you up, I would move you up, I would move you up, I would move you up. I think you suck. I wouldn't, I'd move you up. I literally think there's no reason to play Dark Pit over Pit. I'd move you up. I'd move you up. I'd move you up. People do well with Game & Watch, so I'll take that. To meme, not Bayonetta. Is there 2 Bayonettas? Can I just have 2 Bayonettas? If I had to separate this tier, but I don't know, man. I could just take Dark Pit out. Well, no. Oh yeah, your point. You have a point. This is way better, but it's the same thing. Like I'm not trying to differentiate like the characters. To me, these characters are just not good. Does Arrows do way more damage? I don't think it matters. I think Pit side B, literally on its own, makes him so much better than Dark Pit. Like straight up. Reasoning for Falco, he has really good ground range. Good ground range, good throw combos. I don't think he's as bad as people think. Up smash out of shield. It's not as good as it was. Like, he doesn't have as much good things, but do I think Young Link or Link is better? I think Young Link is better. I think Young Link is better. You think Dark Pit side B is way better? I think Electroshock sucks now. Like, I play Pichu and I don't die. Well, leave Dark Pit in, but no Dark Samus. If I'm not mistaken, there's not really a difference between Dark Samus and Samus. But Dark Pit and Pit have actual differences. If I had to order top tier, what would it, this is the tier where I think I can actually talk. I think Fox is overrated. I think Palu's overrated, but she's really good. I think Rob's really good, but he loses to top tiers, so he can't go higher. I think Snake's just good. I think Young Link's pretty good. I don't think Zero Suit's as good as these guys, if I had to be honest. I'd probably put Zero Suit at the bottom of top tier if I had to put her anywhere. Is Fox too linear? Yes. It's too linear. He doesn't have as much pressure as he used to. He has damage output. He has damage output and he has speed. Doesn't have kill power. Doesn't have threatening throws. Fighting top tiers with him is hard. But we've had Fox in top tier of every major, so they're proving me wrong, you know. Did I talk about Ness? I think Ness is garbage. But Nesses keep doing good. So it's just, you know, just have to think about it. Like, Austin's doing super good. Gak did super good. So like, personally, I think Ness is even best Ness, you know. But I think Ness is garbage. But somehow he's still like doing well. It's the same thing with like Incineroar, you know. DK is better than Incineroar. Let me move him up actually. Let me hope that. Oh no, why does that look so funny? Please. No. I can do this. Was he still trying to play? Oh, damn it. Is there no way for me to input a space? Does anybody know HTML? Use hyphens? Is that what works? Shift enter? Shift enter doesn't work. This site bad? Alright. Oh, there we go. Did that truly work? Oh, we'll just do this. I think Ike sucks. Let me get Ike down from there. I'd put Ike over here if I want to be honest. What do I think Roy is? Roy is exactly where Crom is, if you want me to be completely honest. How's Cloud? Cloud's not bad. The thing about Cloud right now is he's so predictable. But he can move. He can move, he has range, he can threaten kills really well. So you think Cloud should go down? I think Cloud is gonna generally be in this area. So I'm not worried too much. Cloud can be oppressive, yeah, but he's just very... Oh, Young Link. I could agree with that. I don't think it's me thinking Young Link is lower. I think Shulk Greninja are godlike. So like, for me, I would just have these guys higher and put Roy like over here. I could even move Pika higher. Yoshi is better than Mega Man? Are you really gonna argue 5 tier spots? Lento, to my knowledge, Nico is like the best Shulk. It's pretty much all we got. Why does Roy have his own tier? He's mid tier. What do you mean? What are the issues with Rob? Rob can get oppressed really hard because he's big. He's big, Nair has startup, and his recovery is kind of slow. Like, he can recover from anywhere, but his recovery is kind of slow. Why is Isabelle lower than Icy is? These two aren't ordered. I more so, like, if it was back to what I had, I think most of these characters aren't so relevant in the meta. The ones whom I would make exceptions for would be Doc, Mewtwo, Lucario, Ridley, Samus, Bayonetta, Sheik, DDD, Bowser, Falcon. Luigi has to go up? No, he doesn't. I have Meta Knight and DDD above Kirby. Yeah, I know. Is Corrin really that bad? Oh no, not really. You have a point. Corrin shouldn't be down there. I don't think Corrin's good though. Watch Evo lineup? Oh, you're right. I'll finish this after the Evo lineup, but this is my current thoughts. Yeah, for the most part, I think these characters are good. If I had to make a super bottom tier, cool, but I'm not gonna make a super bottom tier. Like, to me, after this cutoff, I truly don't care about these characters outside of matchup experience. And then these characters, I have hopes for Plant, but these characters I think are pretty solid. Along with Roy, but Roy's a mid tier, so we'll have him over here. Pit and Dark Pit? I just think there's no reason to pick Dark Pit over Pit. Is VAR mid-tier a meme? Yes. Alright. Let's watch Evo.